Okay, so yesterday I saw The Whale, and that was definitely something. I think if there's one thing I can use to describe the movie, it would be tone deaf. It's trying really, really hard to make you feel something, and it's trying really hard to make you feel awful, but at least for me, I walked out feeling more hollow. The only time I felt anything were because of the performances, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but for me, everything felt so forced and honestly a little too cruel. And I get that's the point, but I feel like there should have been a line because the cruelty started to feel like a mockery at points. There are moments here that felt genuinely unintentionally comical. I honestly don't even know if this is meant to help anyone or not. The only thing holding this thing together are the musical score and the performances. But I have a huge problem with Sadie Sink's performance slash character. I blame more so the writing and the fact that she's very miscast. Her performance is so one note, exaggerated, and honestly cartoony. I had a really hard time believing any kind of emotion she was expressing. Her anger and rage did not feel genuine, it felt forced. Every time her character was on screen, it completely took me out of the movie. I also don't buy her as Brendan Fraser and Samantha Morton's love child, but that's a different story. Honestly, I think Maya Hawke or Elsie Fisher would have been a better casting choice. Ty Simpkins as the youth pastor was pointless. His performance was fine, but why was he in this? Everyone else is pretty phenomenal. Of course, I gotta mention Brendan Fraser as Charlie, who deserves every ounce of praise coming his way. He is so much better than you think he'll be. Talk about a transformative performance. I did not see Brendan Fraser at all. He makes the character feel so painfully authentic. He truly gives it his all, and if he won Best Actor, I wouldn't be upset in the slightest. Though I still think Paul Mescal deserves it, but that's another video. Samantha Morton is also amazing in her one scene as Fraser's ex-wife, and I'm not seeing enough people talk about her. But to me, the true MVP of the movie, and this is where the title of the video comes into play, is Hong Chau. She's easily my favorite part of this whole movie, and she's honestly quickly becoming one of my favorite actresses working right now, and not enough people are praising her amazing work, not just in The Whale, but just in general. So I guess someone's gotta do it. She plays Charlie's caregiver and only friend, and the reason why this is such a compelling character is because she has to simultaneously be frustrated and empathetic towards Charlie. She's the one who has to deal with him the most and call him out on his bullshit, while also making him feel like he's important to her and to others. Every single emotion that Hong Chau was able to convey in each scene and the amount of times that these emotions had to immediately change, I know I've been saying this a lot, but it felt so believable. The chemistry between Charlie and Liz to me is the best part of the whole movie, and that largely has to do with how Hong Chau reacts to certain revelations and situations. The emotion is all there, and it elevates because of her. She does so much with her eyes and her physicality. Ugh, she's just so good. Hong Chau has had a pretty great 2022, and she's looking to have a great 2020s decade in general. And the menu in which she completely disappears into this character who was so incredibly brainwashed and adds a good amount of goofiness to the character that never fell out of place. And once again for me, she was the standout. She's going to be in the new Wes Anderson movie, Asteroid City. She's in the new Kelly Reichardt movie, Showing Up, which I saw at the New York Film Festival, and she's the standout, and I loved the movie. She's going to be in the new Yorgos Lanthimos movie, which I can't wait to see what that is. I truly believe that not only is she going to win an Oscar someday, but she's going to become everyone's new favorite actress. I've noticed that in her performances, specifically in The Whale, she is so good at finding the balance for the characters that she plays. There's never a performance for her that ever feels one note or contrived. Specifically in The Whale, she acts like how anyone would act in the situation that she's in. And that's why she's the easiest character to get behind. That's why her scenes with Fraser are easily the most emotionally resonant in the whole movie for me. And it further proves how committed of an actress she truly is. Her resume is continuing to grow, and I know that someday she's going to be a household name, and I want it to be now because she's truly doing incredible work. I also recommend looking up her story, it's very inspirational. So yeah, going back to The Whale, there's really not really much else that I can add. Fraser and especially Chau are the reasons to see the movie if you truly want to. The movie I do think is a little problematic and tone deaf, unfortunately. The ending where apparently everyone cried, I didn't. It felt so forced and goofy. Sorry. Yeah, I did not like The Whale. Sorry, but you know, Brendan and Chau are wonderful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here are my socials if you want to connect with me, and don't forget to subscribe. I have a video coming on my music channel this week. Look forward to that. Alright, bye-bye.